Welcome to Top Shelf Men. I'm Reese. Today, we will be discussing the red flags you might see when your long-term girlfriend or wife is looking to monkey branch away. As I mentioned in the previous video on how men and women are wired differently, women don't care that you have given them shelter, food, and protection. Once they feel you are no longer their best option and they feel that they can do better, they subconsciously start to give you covert signals that they're looking to dump you and replace you. By the time a woman gives you the sit down talk about you two growing apart, have no doubt that in her mind she has already decided to leave you and is simply trying to air her grievances to convince herself that the breakup was decided mutually, while her blue-pilled beta is, at most times, left bewildered. This is because blue-pilled men think that men and women communicate the same way. Their thinking is that this relationship talk, they take it as she is talking to me about this because she wants me to shape up, or she is telling me what it takes to appease her to keep the relationship going. Unfortunately, by the time a woman gives you this sit-down talk, it is because she has reached the point where she already wants to break up, and she sees that her covert communication is not working, and she decides to tell you as overtly as a woman can. Before women reach this point, they already start lining up their ducks in a row, especially if they're already living with you. They have already started scouting their options to monkey branch away for weeks, months, or years. Of course, the prettier the woman, the better her options will be to monkey branch away. Post-wall women have less options, so they will take longer to prepare. From personal experiences and talking to other men, I'll be discussing the signs, or better said, the covert communication your LTR will show you that she is looking to monkey branch away and abandon your relationship. But before that, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button so more men see this video before they are blindsided by their girlfriends or wives with a "we need to have this serious talk about us" conversation. Now, getting back to the topic, women are well aware that the attention they get from men is based on their advertised sexual market value. So, red flag number 1, she starts to show more skin. And by that, I mean that she will start to show more skin than usual. You will notice a remarkable difference from the way she dressed before. If you are dating a girl that always showed off her body, then you won't notice much of a difference. But if the girl you are dating respects you and doesn't have her goods on display all the time, you'll notice that suddenly she'll start to display her goods. Then you should take that as she's looking for a new man to monkey branch away to. The next red flag to look out for is that she starts working out, gets into shape. Now, the vast majority of American women are overweight. If you notice that she suddenly develops an interest in losing weight through diets or starts going to the gym, especially if she gets a male personal trainer, you can be sure that she is craving male attention and she is planning to get in shape while living with you on your dime in order to increase her sexual market value so she can enjoy male attention at the gym or from her trainer, because in her eyes you are no longer her best option and the attention you feed her is no longer high value enough. This could be any kind of sudden interest in fitness by yourself, and it also gives her an excuse to be out of the house at random times without you being able to question her on her whereabouts. After all, she's simply getting a workout. What are you insinuating? For the next red flag, you notice that she stops telling you where she is going and with whom. Any woman who is with a man she respects and looks up to will go out of her way to tell him about her whereabouts and who she is with. If you are her best option, she will make sure not to trigger any doubts and will always let you know what she's up to. When you are no longer her best option, you'll no longer have a right to know. And if you ask her, she will go into a tirade of you being controlling towards her. Why are you asking so many questions? As for the next red flag, she will start suggesting you guys take separate trips. And this is a big one I have heard from many men, of knowing that a relationship is on its death knell when their woman starts suggesting that they start taking separate trips. They will try to convince you with things like, "But I'm going with my girlfriend to Cancun." Or, "You're always busy with work and I have more free time than you. I want to experience the world and travel before I have too many responsibilities." Another thing you might experience is that for major family holidays, she will avoid seeing your family or spending the holidays with you. This is because when women are mentally checked out of their relationships with you, they no longer see a reason to continue putting equity into their relationships with. So they stop giving a damn about you and your family, but they will only communicate this covertly. For the next red flag, you will notice that she starts projecting. Women, being solipsistic, they don't like to take sole responsibility for trying to cheat. So they will start projecting their attempts to monkey branch on you. Suddenly, they'll start to question you on who you're talking to and what you are doing. They will start making mental notes to have ammo for if they are caught trying to cheat. That way, they don't become the bad guy for trying to cheat because they will justify it with whataboutisms. What about you? What have you been doing? I've heard such classics as, but you were talking to other girls too. I don't know who you were with on your business trips. I've also heard, why do you have those pictures on your phone? Mentally, women always have to play the victim in their minds. So they will start saving up ammo to hit you back with in case they get caught. That is why such concepts as we are partners or equals is attractive to the way women are wired, because both of you can take the fall. For the next red flag, you'll notice that she starts working more hours or more days in the week. When a woman doesn't see you as her best option, her desire to be around you disappears. She will start to look for ways to avoid being with you or around you if you are living together. Suddenly, you'll see that they'll start to work more hours or they'll start to take extra days at work. Now, whether she's actually going to work or just making an excuse to leave the house and not be around you, or even meet up with a random guy from a dating app she matched with, only God knows. And frankly, if the relationship is that damaged, you should have already packed her shit and kicked her out. But you can get a pretty good clue if on those extra work days, she is dressing up to go to work. You might see her spend more time on doing her makeup or dressing up to show off more of her goodies before she goes to work. For the next red flag, you will notice that she becomes more masculine in her appearance. As an opposite of her showing off her body, you'll notice that she starts to dress down when she's with you. If a woman wore dresses and made an effort to look feminine in her appearance, this was because she understands that you are a high-value man, and she inherently also understands that she is in competition with other women to keep you. If she loses the feeling that you are the best she can do, she will no longer give a damn about putting any effort into her appearance. You'll notice that around you, she will not put any effort into making you proud to have her around your arm at home or in public. This is a little bit harder to judge in the West as so many Western women are masculinized, and most have no idea even how to look feminine. But if you see a 180-degree change, then you'll clearly see this as a red flag. She no longer has any competition anxiety about losing you to other women. For the next red flag, you'll notice that she makes a new bitch friend. Social connections are way more important for women than they are for men. Speaking to divorced men, many tell me their marriage started to go downhill when their wife made a new bitch friend that started putting ideas into her head. Women are very malleable and easily manipulated by social pressures. That is why the powers that be always look to put women in positions of power and authority. So all it takes is for them to make a bitch friend to put ideas in their head, and suddenly they start to think that they are too good for you or you should become a cuck for them. A good sign to watch out for is if your long-term relationship starts highly talking about this one new girlfriend they made, or they start to spend a lot of time with this new girlfriend. It doesn't take much for your girl to suddenly start thinking that she's too good for you and can do better once her bitch friend starts to put those ideas into her head. For the next red flag, you'll notice that she becomes more disagreeable. If a woman finds you to be high value, she will hide her disagreeableness through suggestions or giving you advice. She will avoid directly disagreeing with you or defying you. After all, she sees you as the best she can do and she wouldn't want to rock the boat. Once she sees you as an equal or beneath her, she will have no problem overly disagreeing with you or outright disrespecting you. Part of her becoming disagreeable with you might manifest as her suddenly becoming competitive with you. Be careful with those changes in behavior. For the next red flag, you notice that she hides her phone from you. If you are red-pilled and a woman wants exclusivity with you, and you are willing to stop spinning plates for her, then one of the non-negotiables is for her to drop her social media and she has to give you complete access to her phone. Otherwise, red-pilled men simply have other plates to spin. She's not for you. But if you are exclusive and suddenly she starts hiding her phone, changes the password, or she becomes hyper aware of where she's keeping her phone and she starts keeping it out of sight, then she's likely looking to monkey branch. The modern smartphone is a portal to unlimited attention from simps and thirsty betas. If your attention is not enough for her anymore, then she is feeling that you aren't her best option anymore either. The final red flag, and most obvious one at that, is when she starts to make excuses not to be intimate with you. When women are with someone they feel is a high value male, then sex will not feel like a chore, and she will willingly submit to you out of desire or competition anxiety, knowing that you can get sex somewhere else if it isn't from her. Women are wired for agreeableness, so at first, they won't simply deny sex to you. They will start by making excuses, or if they submit to you, then they will overtly make it feel like a chore. Women compliment men by offering their exclusive sexuality and femininity. If either of these stops being offered, then the relationship is a corpse you are carrying on your back and on your dime. Top shelf men do not put up with this crap. And thank you for watching this video to the end. If you know someone in a long-term relationship on its last legs, please share this video to wake up more men. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Top Shelf Men content. So, what have been other red flags you've noticed when your LTR was looking to monkey branch away before they broke up with you? Never forget, cats land on their feet and women always land on their backs. This is Reese. See you next video.